Hi. Oh, hi. You're pretty. Hi. Oh, you're just a puppy? You're going to be okay. I'll come back and give you a treat here in a minute, okay? Oh, adorable. Oh, my goodness. What is going on today? Adorable city. Oh, good. Adoption hold. Okay, you're going to be okay. All right. Hi. Oh, hi. Love. It's okay. Hi. You got a noisy neighbor? I recently read a study that, or heard a talk or something. I can't remember where it came from, but it really caught my ear because I have little ones. It basically stated that outside of being loved and cared for by your parents in your home, the next biggest determining factor of your success and well-being in life is where you're brought up, is your surroundings, your community, your environment. And for this dog to thrive, it has to have the right environment. And this dog right here has not had an opportunity to have the right environment because we just cleared that Rottweiler out of here, and look at what a different dog you get. A wagging tail, willingness to come accept a treat. As humans, when we're in the wrong environment, we can often put on a front. We feel like we don't have a choice and we're trapped, just like these dogs here. I think it's why my heart goes out to them so much, because I've been in the wrong environment before. I think most of us have experienced that. And I think the harder we try to help each other and help others that need help in their environment to have that sense of community, it can just go so far. Like this little dog right here, just with a little bit of assistance, can really be the matter of survival for this dog. And I'm guessing here, speculating, but it's almost like there was a barrier that wasn't allowing this dog to feel free to go up to the front of the kennel. And now that that barrier is gone, it's almost like they're looking for something. And I do see this often with dogs where, if I had to guess, they are looking for their family. Like they're waiting for their family. This is not where I belong. I've got to get out of here to get to my family, or I'm looking for them. They're coming to get me. Oh, you are sweet. Oh, wait, are you a boy? You're a sweet boy. He's still keeping his distance from me. Understandably. I think treats are going to really be the gateway into this little one. That tail wagging's good. That's a good sign. I hear the other puppy crying that I passed. I almost went and sat with that one. You know, stick around. I'll do a bonus video. We'll do 2 dogs in this sitting with dogs, because that little puppy, she just came in and she is going to need some help. Hi, what is your story? I know it's really easy to look at a shelter and go, yeah, why would they put that little dog right next to that Rottweiler? Shelters are doing the best that they can with the resources that they have, and they're a reflection of their community most often. So if their leaders give them an appropriate budget, or if people in the community are able to keep their dogs and cats more often, then you just get less animals in the shelter, and then the shelter might have more choices or options on where to place animals, depending on how old the facility is. You know, a lot has been learned. A lot of new kennels, they don't face each other. They've got sound dampening, but that's expensive. And a lot of shelters just aren't allocated that budget. And so the shelter is doing the best they can, but sometimes it results in a kennel reactive Rottweiler next to a little guy like this. And he's just petrified. So we moved that Rottweiler out into the yard, immediately just fine. No kennel reactivity. But, you know, I would be the same way in a kennel if I was locked in here. I would be angry and aggressive. I would be like, get me out, let me out. Environment. The good news is we are here to change that. With your cute little one-spotted eye. Yeah, Alexis, can you film him? Okay, watch this. He'll take a treat from me, and then he'll look for something, his family or someone to come get him. Watch. treat and then immediately checking for someone to come get him. I could be completely wrong. Could be that he lived on the streets his whole life. I don't know. But if I had to guess, something's going on. I've seen this before. Can you sit? Huh? You know a trick? Let's see if he knows any other tricks. Hey, Alexis, tell me you're finding something in the notes on this guy. Is anything in the system?
There is, but I'm just trying to dig for more right now.
Oh, okay. You have a story? Let's see. Come here. Let's see if you know tricks. Come here. Can you sit? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see if you can lay down. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Almost. That was almost. I bet you can What's that? What kind of trick is that? Are you about to boot scoot? Hey, lay down? Okay, all right. I don't know. You're being super awkward, so I'm just going to give I feel like you're trying. You just don't know that command. Okay, can you shake? Paw? No, that's the opposite. Can you shake? Paw? No. Okay. Oh, sorry. I moved too fast there. Slow down, Rocky. Slow down. Hi. You are adorable. I'm going to guess. I can't see your little teeth. Let me see if I can see your teeth. I'm going to see if I can guess how old he is. Oh, it's pretty shiny teeth. I bet you're about 2 years old. This is the perfect size dog. Sometimes with smaller dogs, I'm a little scared I might sit on them on the couch. But like this dog right here is like that perfect small dog, medium size. Hi. Just waiting for someone at the door. Your little flopped over ears are adorable. Because he's not a giant German Shepherd or Husky or a dog like that, there's a lot less fear of anything happening. But the nervous activity would be alarming if it was a really big dog. And so, I just want to see if I can get him to a comfortable place. We're definitely going to try to do the scoop with him if we can get him comfortable enough, like we would with any size dog if he's ready. Because I do want to give him some comfort and see if I can get his brain to relax from just watching the kennel door. Hey, you need me to come a little closer? Do you want to try the Pac-Man? Let's try the Pac-Man with him. Okay, so the Pac-Man is my shelter treat delivery method. I don't know what you'd even call it, but basically we're going to make a line of treats and see if he'll chomp those treats forward. Oh, he might have just done it there. And there you have it. You just get the real deal here, guys. Nothing staged here. Okay, so we won't do the Pac-Man. We'll just do the direct to hand treat. Yeah, he's so almost erratic. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's the right word, but you know what I think it is actually is a fair amount of bravery, right? Because he's scared, he's nervous, and then he like puts all that aside and says, "I'm gonna go get that treat." Watch. Good. That's a good dog. Yeah. Okay. All right. We can work with this guy for sure. Let's see if he can sit again. Can you sit? Can you sit? That's good, huh? Oh, this guy is precious. He is workable for sure. I think we need to get your story. But first, I want to try a little pet. Let me see if I can get some more treats. Get you to trust me with a pet and a treat. Oh, huh? Okay. So. Okay. His little snout will gnarl up, but I think that's just kind of his derpiness, not him telling me he's not comfortable with that. Oh, hi. Does it feel good? Oh, hi. Oh, man. That feels nice, doesn't it? Okay. The paws will always give you like a lot of information, but I can't tell with his paws. They don't look recently trimmed, but they're not like unkept either. So you can see them. Yeah, they're just kind of middle of the road. Like they have been trimmed at some point. They could definitely use another trimming, but they're not splitting or anything like that. Right. Okay, I think we're ready to get your story. What is his story?
Well, he's very young. He's only about a year old.
Okay. I guess 2. I figured he was young because his teeth are pearly whites.
He just came in.
Microchip?
No microchip.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
No collar. This is his 4th day.
Why doesn't he?
His 3rd day, I'm sorry.
Do we know why he doesn't have a health check collar on?
Actually, he does. It's just that they have it all. Might have just tore off or something earlier. But
I see.
It's in his with his kennel card.
Can you hand me that?
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Oh, nope. Can't go out there, buddy. Okay. So, yeah. So, this is the collar that they put on him that has the ID on there. Yeah. What's that? Is that you? Does that smell like you? Okay, don't eat that. And then, look at this. See? Go slow. But look at that little derpy face. Don't eat your collar. Oh, my goodness. Now you're just being silly like your picture. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you a new picture. What? Who is this guy? What happened here? Where'd you come from? Hi. Okay. Hi. Did we just have a breakthrough here? Huh? Look, there we go. Collars can be really helpful because they are often the scent of the dog or the home. And so it's just familiar, you know, but he's being goofy. I don't know what this is. Do you want to try a toy? Do you want a toy? Oh, you like that? Oh, okay. But it is interesting. It says go slow on there. Okay, let's, so he doesn't eat the kennel card here. Hi. Okay. Are we best buddies now? I'm here for this. Here. Go get. Oh my goodness, adorable. Come here. You want a self scoop? Okay. That's awesome. That usually takes about an hour. That was like 10 minutes. Oh, this makes me so happy. It's funny how it's just meant to be too, because that other dog needs us right now. And, it's like, oh man, it breaks my heart waiting because that dog right now is in just such a fear state. She's just a little puppy. And so just waiting a whole hour, oh man, it's hard. And then this, and it's just like, sometimes things are just meant to be, I mean, look at this guy. He is such a love bug. Look at him. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. All right. Now he is ready for his story.
Well, unfortunately, this story time isn't so happy.
Oh.
Apparently, a person moved out of their house and just left this is word for word what's in the notes, left the poor dog behind.
Oh.
Somebody apparently found him in the backyard.
Oh.
But the family or the owner or whoever was long gone, had just moved without him and left him in the backyard.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's why he's just waiting, looking for his family to come back. And any other details? Do you know anything else?
They might know what his name is.
Let me see if I can guess it.
Okay.
I think we're going to give him some positive affirmations because I think he's going to need those, as would anyone where their family just left them, especially at such a young age. Okay, let me see if I can guess his name. Spot?
No.
Luna?
No.
I'm not even close, huh?
No. Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yeah.
Starts with a J.
Javier?
No.
A J. Justin?
No.
Oh, he kind of perked up for that, huh? A J. Jim? I feel like I'm getting farther away.
No.
Text it to me because I want to see. I want to give him some positive affirmations and then I want to tell him his name.
So this looks like it's a guess. It
Okay.
says maybe.
Okay.
This.
Well, we'll try it and see if he knows.
I'm assuming.
Maybe the neighbor
It
thought
might
that
be
was the name.
Neighbor, yeah, because I'm assuming the finder might have been the neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how they knew that they moved out, and just kind of vaguely maybe were like, oh, I think their name is this.
It used to happen a lot when there were foreclosure crises. And I feel like it's coming back because with the way costs are skyrocketing and people can't pay their mortgages. They can't, You can't even buy eggs right now without spending your whole paycheck. I try to empathize, but anger definitely sets in when I hear of situations like this, because if it comes to a situation where it's so bad that you can't have the dog anymore, I don't fault you for that. But if you don't help that dog and give them every chance and ability, bring them to the shelter, like the fact you'd leave your dog there and just hope they make it is wild to me. And it just tells me you just didn't care in the first place, or you're just completely irresponsible. I have no room in my heart for you in that situation, especially with a guy like this. Look at this little guy. I think the reason the scoop is so awesome is because it gives a dog like this just a minute of reprieve. And you notice here now, he's not searching for his family. He's not nervous. He just gets a moment to be safe. And dogs are very, in some situations, they're nothing like what they used to be, wolves in the wild. And in other situations, they are very much like that. They want that safety space, that cave dweller, that pack, their people. It's why we love them so much. Hey, I am sorry that you had to go through this, and I want you to know you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. You don't have to look away. It's you. I'm talking to you, buddy. You know how to sit. You're brave. You know how to fend for yourself when you had no options left. You survived. And you can rest now. You can relax now, because let me tell you, none of this is your fault. You didn't do anything to deserve this. You didn't do anything wrong. And you're loved. We love you. We got you now. We will hold you in our arms until we find you that forever family that will not leave you behind, no matter what. You're a good boy. Oh, did you text me that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Let's see his name. Oh, I could have guessed that. That was so easy. All right, let me see if he knows his name. Jax. You're a good boy, Jax. You're a good boy. Oh, Jax, it's okay, buddy. You're safe now. You're safe, Bubba. Jax, you're safe. Yeah. He looks like a Jax. Hi. His little one eye spot is adorable. Jax, you're a good boy. We're going to get you adopted, buddy. Good boy, Jax. Even just a moment of peace and calmness, with the Rottweiler getting his moment of peace and calmness, can go so far as to just relax these pups, because it's going to continue to be stressful for him. He's in a shelter. Like, a shelter is not an ideal place for a dog. But the fact that he's going to get just this time with me and with us to just let his nerves calm, it helps so much. I think it's because once dogs know that love is possible from humans, even in this environment, it just really resets them so that they know it's going to be okay. Like that the possibility is there. If you have no reason for hope, if you think this is the end and there is nothing good that comes out of this environment and this situation, no doubt you're going to be so terrified and shut down. But if you have seen it, if you have experienced it, if you know it's there, then it's not as frightening, because you know that it can be good. The shelter. Maybe life. Good boy, Jax. He's a good boy. Jax is a good boy. Yeah, he's the best boy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how many days has he been here now?
This is about, I would say now, actually, it's his fourth.
Okay, fourth day here. So we've got one more. So he's available tomorrow for adoption officially.
Yes.
So by the time you see this video, it takes me a day or two to get this out to you guys. He's available for adoption. Come adopt him.
He's also already sterilized.
Yes, so he's ready. He's ready to go. He's perfect, I had a discussion with a friend who's like, oh, I only buy from good breeders. Let's take it away from the good breeder, bad breeder discussion, and let's just do a supply and demand, because I see it on this end, right? It would be like if you had a lot full of used cars, anywhere from Ferraris to F-250s to Honda Civics that are anywhere from like 3 months old, a year old to 10 years old, and you could have them for $25 a piece, or you could go buy a new one. I'll take the $25 Honda Civic. Or F-250. You could be an F-250 if you want, bud. When you're fully grown. He's fully grown, by the way. Don't tell him. I'm just saying. You couldn't get a more perfect dog than this guy right here. And he's ready and he's available. And if you can't come get him, or you're watching this from England, share it. Because you never know when your share might make the difference and might help him. And if you want to be a bigger part of it and be the first to know when dogs are adopted and see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, I would love to have you become a member. It's, $5 a month, and it gives so much. It allows us to keep helping dogs and paying for vet bills of dogs that we're helping. We're going to get Valentina this week. If you remember Valentina, she came in here and she was in such bad condition, and we were able to get her to the vet. It's been over a month now because it takes time to heal. We're going to get her 3 weeks ago, then the fires, and we're going to get her last week, and the vet said, no, she's not ready. I just want to make sure, because she was anemic. I just want to make sure her levels are right. She's getting spay. And so we're going this week. So excited. And it's a thanks to everyone that's been a part of that and been members. Allows us to help pay those vet bills. And then if there's any difference, I cover that. Right now, I think, can you peek? Is that other girl still just terrified right now?
Yeah.
I got to go sit with her. I know we only do one, but why not do a couple? He's set now. He's doing good. You're doing good, huh? We'll leave Jax with some treats, and we'll go sit with another friend who's also very young and very scared. Okay? You're gonna be okay. I promise. We got you from here. I read this article that they did a study on pet ownership and dementia, and dogs can actually reduce dementia by 40%, which is wild. Yeah, two thoughts on that. Like, one, I see a puppy like this that still has so much to give, so much love to give, and they do so much for us. They really are just like, they're better than a multivitamin, eating healthy, anything out there, dogs are better than. Okay, that's good. Let's try a treat. The other thing that really struck me about the study is they said that cats have no effect. I'm not hating on cats. I want a cat really bad. My current dog won't allow me to have that. Okay, let's try a treat and see. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, all right. Okay, good. That's good. I'm going to sit now. I'm going to throw another treat. I'm going to do a sit. I'm trying to just do a little distraction on that initial sit. No concerns safety-wise with this one. I try to sit when I do a treat just for a little bit of distraction, just to help her, So we don't have a kennel card on her, and she just came in, I'm guessing, and from what I've heard. And if I can catch a dog in this state right when they come into the shelter, it can be so helpful because they don't know what's going on. She's very young. She's just a baby, and she's been put in this small kennel, and she has no idea why. And so if I can get her into a place of comfort and show her love, it can really increase the chances of her getting adopted, and quickly. Now, we don't know her story, and I don't want to assume that she was abandoned or abused or lost. It could be that, maybe lost, but it could be that her family is looking for her right now, and they'll be here in moments. And they'll sweep her up. Sometimes when you see my videos, you see that some of the harder situations, because that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to help. But the amount of pets that this shelter and so many shelters across the nation, the amount of those shelters that reunite pets and families, it's one of the main purposes of the shelter. And I don't think that gets talked about enough. And I don't know if that's going to be the situation here. I think she is willing to take a treat out of my hand. Let's see. That's funny. She won't just take it. She's just kind of licking it. That's definitely a puppy move where she wants to take it, but she doesn't have the courage yet to take it. The confidence maybe is probably the better word. Alexis, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you grab a blanket for her? Her blanket is really wet.
Yeah.
Well, she might have got scared and peed on right when she came in here.
I think you're right. I can smell the sour smell from the kennel.
Okay, yeah, thank you, because I'll pull that and get her a new one. She's not even laying on it anyway. I have to bring my excitement level down from sitting with the last dog who, Jax, he just got so excited and made me so excited and happy. My heart rate's going a million miles an hour. I wear like a ring that watches my heart rate. And it's like, it always wants to know if I was doing like housework or if I was stressed when I was here at the shelter. Because you can see my heart rate going up and then going down. So it thinks I'm vacuuming. A lot of stress, and then like I sat down on the couch after my vacuuming and just calmed down. Why does it think I'm doing housework versus like out exercising? Taking a peek at her, she looks fairly healthy. Like she doesn't look underweight. Her paws, I can't see the underside. I'm sorry, she caught me looking at her. I can't see the underside of her paws, but like her nails don't look bad. Is this making you nervous? Let me get rid of this here. I think my lead is causing some concern. Alexis is digging in on getting her story. We may just not have a lot of details, especially because she came in. The team may not have had even time to put all of the information into the system. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, that's great. All right, so what we're gonna do, I try not to take things away from dogs, but in this situation, it's a wet likely. It could just be from her water bowl that I just set outside, but it could also be from pee, and so I just wanna get that away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap this out. We're going to make a little horse trade here. There's that. Sorry, darling. Sorry. Thank you. And then we'll get you a little soft blanket. You want to jump up on that? It's nice and cozy. It's nice and warm. Oh, it's fresh out of the dryer. I'm going to put a little... You want to get up on that? Come here. You want to come up here? Hi. Oh, sorry. She caught me looking at her. You don't come up here? All right, you're not ready for that just yet? This is a perfect opportunity for a Pac-Man because I'd like her to experience that comfort on the blanket. So what I'm going to do is, if you've watched my videos before, you know my Pac-Man method. And basically, I just line a trail of treats so that she goes for them. Oh, good. We're already getting momentum there. And she just plays Pac-Man. And I try to make sure there are no scary ghosts in her way and just let her chomp the treats. A little bit more, a little bit more. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Just a good little way to create some momentum, get her taste buds and her nose working, get her brain out of that fear state. And forward movement is forward momentum for a dog in this sort of environment. And if we can just get her on this comfy blanket, it'll go a long way. There we go. There we go. That's good. Yes. Yes, that's good. Yes. We did it. And then we're going to give her a big reward here. Good dog. Yeah, her nails look about normal. They don't look unkept. Hi. Does that feel good? Hi. Making little bits of eye contact just to kind of test her, and she's okay with that. So that's good. She's a little dirty. I don't think it's like excessive, and she didn't smell. So that could mean she, it's been rough. It could also mean just family hadn't gotten around to a bath for a little bit, which is dirtier than I would like to have her. But even if she, got out of the backyard and she was running around for a day with the weather right now, the way it is around here, that could be why she feels so dirty. You have a Kleenex there. Are you tearing up or are you just wiping your hands?
Oh no, I'm just wiping my hand. They just so happen to have the sanitizing hand wipes in the hallway.
Oh, nice.
It was because that blanket was soaked.
Yeah, and it was pee.
It was definitely urine.
Hi, look at who I Pac-Maned onto the blanket here. The nice, cozy blanket. Oh, she didn't eat that big old treat stick back there. She's more comfortable taking treats from me, which I don't mind at all. What is her story?
It's pretty vague, unfortunately. Tried digging in the best that I could.
She just came in?
She did. She just came in yesterday, actually.
Okay, yeah, all right.
They just need to reprint her kennel card, I believe.
How old is she?
She's only about 7 months, actually.
Yeah,
she's less than a year old.
Yeah, I would have guessed between like 6 and 8 months. Oh, she's a little puppy. Isn't it interesting? You just tell at her confidence levels that she's a puppy.
Just is like everything's new.
Yeah.
Is the way she acts.
She's okay with me touching her paws. I'm doing the treat paw trick where I just give her a treat and kind of run my hand on her paw, and she's okay with that. She's not pulling her paw away. Okay, what else?
She was found by somebody, actually just nearby the shelter. There's these big crossroads out here.
Yeah.
She was found there.
It's surprising how many dogs are found close to the shelter, especially because there's not a big residential area right next to the shelter. And I suspect a lot of times it's because people dump their dog close to the shelter because they're like, I don't want to get caught, but I'm a good person. Which, by the way, if you're dumping your dog, I'm going to tell you, you ain't. Or at least you're making some very poor life decisions. Okay, what else?
Yeah, so she was found there by somebody, and she was just turned into night drop. So unfortunately, we just don't even have...
Animal control didn't even go out. Somebody
just found her.
I think a lot of times it's like people will think if it's close to the shelter, animal control can just go over there and get her. But animal control is usually out in the community and they're not close. But especially at night, animal control they have to sleep also. So someone found her close to the shelter and then they did the responsible thing, even though it's not their dog, and they brought her to night drop. And night drop is an area that the shelter has where you can bring your dog in specifically for this sort of situation. So if you find a dog in the middle of the night, you don't know what to do, animal control is off, then you can bring the dog to the shelter and put them in that safe space. Okay, that's all we know, huh? Microchip?
Yeah, no microchip, no collar. We just unfortunately don't know too much about this girl. So that includes a name. We'll need to give her one.
We're gonna give her a name. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see if we can do the scoop with her and give her some comfort because she's obviously been running around, doesn't know what is going on, especially at this young age. A lot of times I'll ask people to share the videos to help a dog get adopted. But in this situation, I asked that you share the video, one, to help her get adopted, but two, to possibly help her reunite with her family. Hi. Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna do some positive affirmations first. I think she could use them. Hi, my name is Rocky. I realize a lot of times I don't introduce myself to the dogs, which I think is just kind of rude. Hi, I'm Rocky, and I want you to know that you are a good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl. She definitely doesn't know what that means. Let's see if we can associate that very quickly with a treat, which she knows right now is affection. You're a good girl. Good girl. I put a little too much heat on that one. She couldn't. She was like, oh. I'll look away and say it. You're a good girl. You are a good dog. I am so happy that I am here with you. And I want you to know that it's going to be okay. It's not your fault. It's okay to be a little concerned and scared, but you're safe, okay? We're going to help you find your family, or we're going to help get you a new family that will love you and cherish you and won't dump you by the shelter if that's what happened. I know there are a lot of scary noises, but you're safe in here, okay? Here, you want a treat? A treat? Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yay. That little hand clapping, it put a little too much stress on her, and to the point where she dropped the treat out of her mouth. Look. Okay, we won't do the hand clapping. I was just trying to up the excitement for you. Okay. You're okay. She definitely needs the scoop because she just needs that assurance that it's going to be okay. And we're going to do the intense head rub here. I like to do that, get the blood flowing. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Just relax a little bit. Have you ever seen anyone do a doggy massage, or you ever massage your dog at home? It just helps so much. I think sometimes we forget. We think like, oh, well, only us need massages. People, humans. But dogs need it too. They got muscles, tired, sore muscles. She's been stressed and running around on the street. And just a little massage can go a long way to help you relax. Yeah, the shoulders. Yeah. You're a good puppy. You know that? You're a good puppy. Yeah. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. I just want to keep moving the dynamic a little bit to just get her trust. The difference between sitting in front of a dog a couple inches versus sitting behind a dog a couple inches, it just shifts the energy in the room for them and their body language. Typically, a puppy like this with a dog that was confident, the puppy would not sit in front of the dog that way or walk in front of the dog that way. And so I do this just a little bit to let her know that it's okay. No matter the dynamics, we're all still safe here. She feels a bit more protected with me in front initially. And so we just keep shifting the environment a little bit so that instead of just being comfortable being behind me, she can be comfortable in the space. I mean, it is Valentine's Day right around the corner, but we do have a dog named Valentina already. So,
well, it does have something to do with the Valentine's Day theme.
Okay.
Freya.
Freya. I like Freya. You like Freya? Freya, you're a good girl. Freya. Why does that have to do with Valentine's Day?
Freya is the goddess of love and beauty.
Dear goddess of love and beauty, Freya, you are going to be okay. All right? I'm going to scoop you in my lap. I'm going to let you know that you're loved. And we're going to help you find your family or help you find a home. You want a good dog? You can come to this shelter and get this dog that is but 6 months old. No, 7 months, we think. 7 to 8 months old. Come here. Okay. Okay, it's okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Give you a little cranium rub there. Hi. All right. Good girl. She's just shaking. Okay, it's okay. Freya, will you be my Valentine? Huh? Will you be my Valentine? I love you. Yeah. The good thing is you're safe now, okay? And hopefully, by Valentine's Day, you'll have a new family. Yeah. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely needed this scoop. Like, it just warms my heart so much because I was trying really hard to not think about her when I was with Jax. But like the minute I knew Jax was going to be okay, my mind definitely swung over here to her because I just, I walked by her and I was like, oh man, she needs somebody because she's still so scared. And to be here for a day and still be this scared, I wish when the dogs came in, you could do an orientation, but instead of the orientation being like camp where it's like, okay, here are the rules. Above all else, we're going to have fun. You're safe. If you need any help, here's the counselor you'll talk to. If you miss mom and dad, you can call them. Instead of that orientation, it's like sitting with dogs and a volunteer or someone gets a moment to come sit with the dog and just give them love and comfort and treats and reassure them that it's going to be okay, that we're going to find their family or we're going to help them find a home. Just spend time with them. Just give them that moment of love and reassurance. And I do, by the way, I do believe that world exists. That hopefully when you watch these videos and you see what we're doing, that you go do this as well. That you go sign up to volunteer, that you sign up to be a foster. Because you can do what I'm doing. And it has a massive impact. And I know it's a little harder sometimes because you may not have the audience to get a dog adopted, but I've seen miraculous things happen, turnarounds happen with people just going and doing whatever it takes to go help the rescuer shelter. So if you're seeing this and you're going, man, I want to do this with my life, you don't have to quit everything. You don't have to quit your job and move or say, okay, this is the answer and throw everything out. You can just volunteer one day a week to get started. One afternoon. And I will tell you that no matter how many dogs I get to sit with and help, every time I learn something from them or I gain a piece of something from them. And there are the hard ones that, that we lose, that come in, that are too far gone. But dogs like this, Freya, who we're going to help and help her find a home, makes it all worth it. I'm so glad that she got to be the bonus dog today. Bonus. Freya the bonus dog. My Valentine. I'm covering her ears right now, so I'll tell you, I actually have a lot of Valentines this year. I have my kids and my wife and Freya. So I'm going to start saving my money because I'm going to have a lot of gifts I need to get. Yeah, okay. Not cover her ears. Oh, but you know what? She doesn't even know what Valentine's is yet because she's only 7 months old. She hadn't been to a Valentine's.
This probably is her first Valentine's.
Okay, so what Valentine's Day is it's a day that mainly you have to spend a lot of money. And outside of that, it's a day where we get to tell each other we love each other. And yes, there's the argument that you should just do that every day, but also it's a really good excuse to just let someone know you love them. Doesn't sound so bad, huh? And hopefully you won't be here for Valentine's Day. Because what, it's next Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you'll be out of here by then. She's been here for a day, so by the time we release this video, it'll still be a day or two until she's available for adoption. Unless they're able to identify the owner, which should have a microchip, so it's unlikely, then the owner could release her. I mean, if her family comes to get her, we will notify everybody. I will say that, like, after the first 24 hours, statistically, the chances of the family coming to get her drop drastically. I mean, think about it. If you lost your dog, you know, you would call everyone, run to the shelter immediately. Like if I was working, I'd be like, I'm leaving. I gotta go get my dog. And yes, maybe the family's on vacation or something along those lines. That happens sometimes, but it's rare. Her shaking has completely stopped. It's only been like 10 minutes of her sitting in my lap. And her heart rate is slowed down. If you notice, a lot of times when I do this scoop, I put my hand on their heart. It helps me kind of get a temperature check of, well, a heartbeat of where they're at. You know, sometimes something like this could stress a dog out more than help them. And so if that's the case, then we don't want to do this. But in her situation, you could feel her heart rate stopping. And then I forgot about it for a minute and I just went back to mentally check in and I was like, oh yeah, I have a normal heartbeat. She's not shaking. This is the orientation where now she knows it's going to be okay.